Coverage you can count on continues with Glenn Marini's Sports Report.
The NBA draft is set for Thursday night. It's a night that will change the life of the country's best college basketball players. But the day that changed Deshaun Thomas's life the most, well, that came last March, and it had nothing to do with basketball. Here's part 2 of our series, Deshaun Thomas courting the NBA.
You know, seeing him right there in my arms, he was so small. It changed me a lot. He grew me up very fast. You got a son now who's following your footsteps, who watching every move, you know, who look up to you, so you got to watch what you do. And it was just a blessing.
On March 22nd, 2012, Deshaun Leroy Thomas Jr. came into the world. 2 students at Ohio State, Deshaun Sr. and his girlfriend, could have seen their son as a burden. All they saw was a blessing.
It makes me want to go hard out there on the court, you know, just play with a passion and a love for the game, and just, you know, you have a son watching you on TV, he's there, you want to see a smile on his face, and he just brought a gift, like another gift to me inside me, just to go harder and play hard.
On the day his son was born, Deshaun wasn't at the hospital, but on the basketball court. During a Sweet 16 win in Boston, Thomas scored 24 points against Cincinnati. He knows someday Deshaun Jr. will ask him where his dad was during the day he was born.
I told myself that day at the game that, you know, I have a son, I'm gonna play for him. And when that time comes that he asked me, I'm like, hey son, I did this for you too. You know, I played with my heart for you because you was born, and I'm pretty sure my son will understand that, and he would like that.
Deshaun grew up at his grandmother's house, but says the relationship with his own father is what motivates him to be a good dad.
My relationship with my father was always close. That's one thing my father was. He was there for me. He was always there around. He was always there to teach me everything.
Deshaun Thomas.
Didn't have nothing, a lot of nothing, but make sure I ate, you know, had a bed to sleep on, and make sure I saw him. And that's what a father's supposed to do. You know, no matter if you didn't have a lot, but he was always there and always taught me how to be a man.
For Deshaun, that means using his gift to provide Deshaun Jr. with a better life than he's had.
You know, making this next step, you know, people say, oh, you know, there's people, family come out of the woodwork, you know. One thing I put in my mind, I don't owe nobody nothing. You know, the only thing I owe is my son.
And coming up tomorrow, our series on Deshaun Thomas comes to a close. We'll take you back to where it all started for the Diesel.